It is so beautiful looking out my front door. There is no filter needed. Oh. Sometimes it's hard for the camera to really adjust. But this is a view out my front door. I was making coffee and I saw this peeking through. Isn't that beautiful? God is so good. He's so good to us. It's just a beautiful morning. There's our barn. It's just a beautiful day. Here is another use for just plain white distilled vinegar. We're going to clean Daddy's coffee pot. And it is kind of nasty. So we always clean our coffee pots with, so we're just going to turn it on and run it through. And then I'll scrub it all out. Scrub the pot out and wipe down the whole thing. But his has been having a problem. I don't know if you see that or not. But there's already grains. And see, that was a clean filter. There was already grains like right there. I'm about to steam myself, so I better get out of there. Anyways, that's already starting to clean it out. Don't ask me how they get in there. I have no clue. But they get in the coffee and they're gross. Okay, well, how else I like to, let's see if I can do this in video. How else I like to clean with vinegar and baking soda. I got the vinegar and the baking soda at Aldi, but I put about a cup. I like to use this funnel for a reason. I can kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but I can kind of push it kind of in the hole. What I want to do is get at least, the majority of it, and see, I'll cover this whole thing with vinegar, but I want the majority of it in the drain. And what I'm going to do is take that vinegar that is boiling in my coffee pot, and I'm going to pour it down this drain, because boiling vinegar is in baking soda. Oh my gosh, I have had so much success. See, I'll put a little bit around there too, with cleaning out our drains with vinegar and baking soda. And I don't have to worry about the toxic chemicals and things being around the kids, because Isaiah's here with me. But so I'll just keep working this a little bit and just keep, see, watch, let me show you. That's why I like using my funnel. And sometimes, here, I'll show you what I do sometimes if that doesn't work. All right, so I got it all in there. I like to, this works, is take a knife, because as it gets wet, it just clumps, and obviously it's wet, and I just kind of run it down. I just want to make sure the majority of it is getting down in there, because I want to, you hear Isaiah asking for our Oreos, but I just run it in those holes and keep working it, and I'll let this sit here for a minute and just kind of work it down as much as it'll go. You can kind of make a little hole and keep going. And I have a double sink, so actually I will do both sides. Isaiah, Mama's on the phone, wait just a minute. And then I'll do both sides. So right now I'm going to fill this side up with baking soda, and I'm going to pour the hot boiling vinegar, because if I don't do that, I say you have to wait your turn. Wait. If I don't do that, this side will boil out this side. But what I want to do is put the drain plug over this to push the suds down. I mean the foam that boils up. I want to push it down into the drain itself. See how that's starting to clear out? Just want to get as much down there as possible. All right. So I hear the vinegar is done on the coffee pot. So I'll be right back. Let me do it on this side and I'll show you. And then what we'll do is put the drain on it really quick so it pushes that down. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to get the vinegar. Now this come off my coffee pot, out of my coffee pot. Look at that. See the grains that are in there? Let me see if I can, hold up. So this will show you a little better. This is just from running, I don't know if you can see it with the sunlight being crazy at my kitchen window. This is just from running 2 or 3 cups of vinegar through our coffee pot. You see all those grains in there? We do not like coffee grains in our coffee pot. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I don't waste anything, especially when I'm dealing with vinegar and baking soda. So it's boiling hot, obviously it's coffee pot hot. So I'm going to, I kind of put that around there so it can do that, and then I'm going to, hold up, let it get down a little bit, and then be careful when you do this, because like I said, that's coffee pot hot, right? So I'm going to let that go there, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to kind of boil this around, and then let me get this drain, because I want to get that seal around the sink that just kind of looks crappy. Alright, so I'm going to push this, because this is my deep side. This just goes over to this. So hold up, it's gonna, you'll see it in just a minute. It's kind of working its way down through all the baking soda that I put in there. And sometimes I can, ooh, Jesus, did a little too early. Alright, let's see. Let's make sure. Hold up. And I'm not concerned that my vinegar has coffee grounds in it. I'm just not. You see these bubbles? Okay, so it's starting to, it's working itself down in the baking soda, which is exactly what I want it to do. And now I will not use these sinks for about 30 minutes. And I'll come back behind it after it goes down, and I will, in about 30 minutes, I'll come behind it and run some really hot, just plain hot water. And it runs out every clog I've ever had. And because we live on the farm, I get very concerned about, you can get drain flies, and we've had drain fly issues before. And so, let me do this. See if that helps any. I just want to make sure it's like locked in there. I don't know if you know this. It took me years to know this. But you turn this little thing and it, I'm going to push it down. It is kind of coffee colored, obviously, because just, you know, y'all saw me taking out the coffee pot. And what was it? Okay, so this taking so long to go down is telling me that I really needed to do this, and that there is some type of clog in there that it's just kind of eating, and I don't know if you can see it on the video, but this is bubbling still. This has got some bubbles under it. It's still, so it's, I know that the vinegar is still working with the baking soda. It's just taking so long to empty my drains, which means somewhere in that line is a clog, because if it was just baking soda that was holding it up, it would have already just ate through that. So I mean, that tells me right now I need to go do this, and I'll do this to all of my bathroom drains, my tub drains, shower drain, pretty much every drain in the entire house. I do this too. I wanted you to see this. Okay, so this is what's happening. I did pour just a little bit more vinegar in this, but you see that big air bubbles that are coming now? So this is actually starting to break down that drain, that clog, and in a few minutes it'll just almost kind of like burp, and everything will go down. And so that is exactly what I want to see. And I don't know if you noticed this or not, but when we started, this sink did not have all this stuff. This is actually like food and stuff that's come up out of my drain, which is really disgusting. But you don't know what's in there. And so this is bubbled up from in there, because the only thing that was in that vinegar was a few coffee grains. It wasn't even a whole lot. And you can kind of see some of that around there. But to be honest with you, this is more coffee grains than what I poured in there. So this is coming up out of my sink as it's bubbling and working. And this is a natural, safe way. I have plastic pipes. And so I have to be very careful using like Drano or lye or any of that kind of stuff because it will eat through plastic pipe. So you just want to be really careful with that. And this is a very safe way to clean your drinks. In the meantime, I'm going to wipe this coffee pot out. You see how very used and dirty it is. So I'm going to, because it's had that vinegar in it, I'm literally going to wipe it out. And yes, this is kind of warm, but look, just from using the hot vinegar, which is so awesome. I mean, it just really cleans that up. This is nothing but a paper towel and bold vinegar, and you can see how much I'm getting. And see, this actually, this part right here come off the burner, but, and I know I use paper towels. I'm using the paper towels really to show you, but you could take a wash rag, a dish rag, and do that. So let me see, I'm trying to get this on video the best way possible, but like, this is just vinegar. That's it. And I'll I know I probably don't have to, but I'll run this through some well, I probably won't put it in the dishwasher. I'll just put it in some hot soapy water and wash it out. And then what I also like to do with the coffee pot is I'll run another thing of just water behind it. And look, it's like keep it on my hand. The good thing is that the vinegar will even the steam, and that's what I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to clean my microwave. So let me go finish this coffee pot, and then I'm going to go get my microwave. I did want to show you just the coffee, what is this, filter. So I put a completely clean filter in here and ran the vinegar through, and that, I don't even know how that type of stuff gets up in the water spout, but I guess it's just, it is what it is. But every coffee pot we've ever used, we've cleaned this way, and this is always the same. That's how it looks. Okay, so before I open this to show you, I want to give you a disclaimer that I cleaned my microwave like 2 weeks ago. No, about a week ago. And my kids, which we have been on the run a lot, but my kids have made a disgusting mess. They're so gross. Look at this door. Like, nobody sees that and says, hey, I need to wipe this up. And I hardly ever use a microwave, but oh my gosh, look at this. So I'm going to take 2 cups of vinegar. Just going to sit it in the middle. For my microwave, I'm going to put it on 2 minutes. And then I'm going to, sorry, coming back over here to work on this coffee pot. I'm running the water now. But so I'm going to run it for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean. Look at this mess too from the coffee pot. I got to get that cleaned up. All right, we're cleaning the kitchen with vinegar. I don't know if you can see this stuff floating. Like twigs and stuff. Dirtiness, like all right in here. Like, hold up. Right in here. But all this is coming up out of my drain. What are you doing?
Winking.
Winking. That's kind of the concept.
Like,
look at me. Look at the camera and wink. Wink, wink. Okay, so obviously it doesn't look really any different than just the nasty mess that's in there. But the vinegar, oh, it's pungent. So this stuff is like baked on craziness, right? So now, look at this. Look, I'm not even playing with you. When I found this idea of how to do this, like, guys, like, come on. There's no, I mean, there might be an occasional thing that's just really stuck on, but you can literally, and you literally just wipe it down. Like I said, there's an occasional little sticky spot, and I'll take this out because I have to get all back here. But dude, even the ceiling, gross, man, kids are disgusting. But this is just wiping with a paper towel. That is all I'm doing. And it's wiping. So amazing. And so I'm going to put my camera down so I can do a little bit more scrubbing and get this stuff out. But I mean, look already. I mean, it just the stuff that comes out. I mean, I'm just like, okay, so this is still, obviously, I haven't wiped it down yet. But this is literally a paper towel. And what I will do sometimes, like for the sticky, because remember, we've got this over here. And I need to get another paper towel. But like, I'll just take it, because it's hot, if there's something that's kind of sticky, and, well, that's not a good example on the video, and just kind of scrub it with that, which I need to, like I said, I need to go get a clean paper towel. But dude, I mean, like, really, this is simple. You can clean your microwave in like 3 minutes. This is just perfect. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so first of all, this is paint. Don't ask. It was, anyways, there's paint. So this is 100% paper towels and vinegar. Now, if you saw how it was first, you would be like, oh my gosh, your kids are absolutely disgusting. All right, that's it, literally. So like my this is a little flick paint. Like I said, don't ask. This microwave come off a job site. But this is, my sinks are still full. So what I am going to tell you is that this was the best idea because I need it. So now I have this hot vinegar, and what I would normally do, since I did the coffee pot vinegar in here, I would go and put the microwave vinegar in my bathroom sinks. But since I'm having a major clog issue here, then I'm going to give this a little boost. Look at the stuff, dude. Look at the stuff that is floating in the water. I hope you can see that. Because when I started this, if you want to flip back on the video, when I started this sink was cleaned out, completely cleaned out. That is so gross. But that is just proof that it's working. And that apparently there's no telling what my children have put down there. That's all I can say. I have no clue, but it will come out today. And so I'm going to put some over here too, since they share the drain. This side might need a little help as well. See, look, see how they share the drain? So it's just pulling stuff out. Look at that. Like literal food is coming out of my drain. So gross. So there we go. Nice clean drains. I have a nice, wonderfully clean coffee pot inside and out. And my microwave is popping. So that is 3 ways that we clean our house with vinegar. But actually we do so much more. Like we do a lot of vinegar in our laundry, especially towels. Like I've got them going right now. But yay. Thank you for hanging with me. So if you want more tips about how to use healthy and safe ways to clean your home, to cook, to do all of these things, please hit subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss a video that we've got coming up. And be sure to like and give me a big thumbs up, because I am just really kind of trying to keep it straight with Rach. That's what I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you soon. Bye. So we got to wake up to a beautiful sunrise, and we get to go to bed to a beautiful sunset. This is the view out our front door. Yeah. It's a little dark over here, so you can't really see, but how beautiful is that right there? So gorgeous. No filter needed.